What's up, guys? I just want to give some of you guys that are lifting your Jeeps and thinking about doing long arms some insight on my build and what I got going on, and maybe a few pointers to kind of guide you guys when you get to doing it. I got a 2001 Jeep XJ. It's got a 4.5 inch lift kit from Rusty's on it, 33 by 12.5 inch tires. I have 1.5 inch lift shackles in the back for the leaf springs from Iron Rock Off-Road, the boomerang ones. And then up front, I redid my steering and complete the drag link tie rod and track bar with RuffStuff Specialties products. The long arms RuffStuff Specialties as well. So I got it pretty much tacked into place. I decided putting my brackets behind my cross member. I have the stock cross member right now. I'm thinking about doing a tube cross member. I don't know, but we'll see when it comes time. What I got right now is it's all flexed out. I just cut my my lower links to get the tires centered in the wheel well. I think it looks pretty good right there. And then over here on the back, tires on the ground. And then it's attached right there to the stock location. Same thing over here. Now I got it supported. I put my big ass jack stand here underneath the top, just in case when I'm flexing, I'm moving around, it doesn't come down on the cross member and you know, create a nightmare. And then I got the pinion angle. I was just using a regular T-square on the pinion angle to kind of get it close to square. I know it's like supposed to put it at like a 5 or 6 degree angle or whatever. I can adjust the caster and the pinion angle and stuff with my upper arms once I get those welded on. Right now I'm just doing the lower links, and that just pretty much gets your distance so your wheels are centered when you flex and everything. And also an important part, which not a lot of people I think mention, is your drive shaft sleeve. Making sure that you got enough room there so that when you're flexed out, you don't lose your drive shaft slide out of its spot. And these things they're phased too, so the little grooves in there, it's supposed to go in a certain way so that your yokes are lined up so that you don't get drive line vibrations when you're driving. It's important to make sure if you do have that come loose when you're flexing out, to put it back in the exact spot so that you don't have that issue. Let's see what else I got. I got my track bar in my track bar's in right now, just to keep the base right, so when I'm flexing, it's not my axle's not to one side or the other. And then in the front here, I have a 4.5 inch lift with the springs, the Rusty's. But I did. If you guys know, if you guys ever seen Project ZJ is a lift kit and his steering and all that, I've pretty much mimicked that to the pretty damn close. I mean, I got the different track bar. I'm using the outside frame, a RuffStuff Specialties track bar mount on here, and then I got the axle one. I got the axle one mounted over there. But I'm gonna give it a shot. It's the outside of the frame one, and then but also like Project ZJ, I have those plates that go right here for your coil spring, and it lifts it up about an inch and a half. Like here's one of the plates right there it sits on, and then it gets sandwiched in. Here's the other ones right here. It gets sandwiched in with this, and that goes inside the spring and holds it together to keep your coil spring from popping out. And they just get bolted. You have to drill it to 3/4 inch. They're pretty big bolts. So right now I got it flexed to that side. And then another thing you want to consider while it's flexed, this is a radius arm kit. It's not a 4-link or nothing. And but you got your upper control arms right here. They get welded on. And what I did is, while it's flexed, I made a mark with a marker where its max length has to be, where it doesn't come in contact with my frame, so I don't smash shit up when I flex out. And like you can see here, I mean, I got it lifted up all the way till it's touching the top of the fender well here. I mean, maybe eventually in the future I'll trim that out some more. These are only 33s. I'd love to get on 35s. But that's in the future. And I left a little bit of room there to go up and not really smash up my frame. I mean, it can self-clearance itself a little bit, but you only want to go so far with this. With the self-clearing, and see, the binding issues are not good. But I think that about sums it up for now. If you guys have any questions or want to know a little bit more about my build, I really wanted to do more videos on this thing, but it's taking a lot of time, and filming videos and working at the same time is a big task. I get kind of burnt out working on it sometimes with my full-time job in this, but hey, it's looking pretty good. It's coming along. I'm happy. But all right, take care. Bye.